Hey guys, BoomTitanium here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on 3 of my favorite war attack strategies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some replays from a recent war that my clan just finished up. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but that's okay. I'm going to take a look here, and we're on a bit of a losing streak, but my clan usually does pretty good at warring. I've lost a few recently, had some bad participation, and we're a little bit unbalanced right now, but it's no big deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those attacks because they were perfect examples of what you guys should be trying to do when you're doing your war attacks. So the first I'm going to show you is an attack done by one of my clanmates named Thai Boy. Now Thai Boy used a very popular strategy known as Go Wee Wee, I think. I don't know why, but that's kind of silly. We're going to show that anyway. So as we go in here, we're going to see he's using golems, witches, and wizards. So the first thing he does is you see here, he sets out 3 golems, spreads them apart. The purpose of sending out the golems is because they have a huge amount of hit points. They're going to aggro all the towers. So that way when he places his witches and all of his wizards down, they pretty much stand behind the golems while those golems soak up all that damage and just cause total destruction. Now, if you noticed here early on, just a few seconds ago, he opens up the way by releasing a bunch of wall breakers. And that's really important to do. You want to bring those wall breakers because you don't want to slow the pace of your army by having the army having to break through some high-level walls. So it's really important that you do that. He's already put his king and he's put his queen down, and they're just doing work on everything. And you can see, now there's a couple of other things that are good about this attack. That the witches here, they are actually constantly spawning these little skeletons, and they work good for tanks to protect the witches and the wizards, and they also deal pretty decent damage. They're about as strong as, they're about as strong as a barbarian. So the fact that they continually spawn makes this attack very devastating to the enemy. You can see how they just keep spawning over and over again. They take damage, and as soon as they die, the witch stops and just spawns more. And she doesn't deal a whole lot of damage herself, but the higher level she is, she does deal some pretty good long range damage. And you can see here the king and the queen barely have even gotten close to dying. I mean, the king is pretty close, but I mean, all the defensive structures are gone. That's a 100% destruction. 3 stars. Good job, Thai Boy. Love that attack. And I hope you guys can use that as an example for your future war attacks to help you guys out. So we're going to move on. The next war attack strategy that I want to show you guys is one that is pretty controversial. A lot of people have said that it was too strong to begin with, so people were overusing it, and Supercell made some efforts to kind of weaken the attack. So a lot of people say that it's just not as good as it used to be. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the Hog Rider Attack strategy. Now, more than anything, this type of attack strategy has turned into more of a niche attack. It doesn't work on every base as well as it used to, but there are still base designs that it is very strong against. And as you can see here, he starts off by baiting the clan castle. Clan castles really can put a dampering on a Hog Rider attack. So he baits the clan castle. All those clan castle troops are together. He makes sure that he brings plenty of archers to destroy those clan castle troops once he's baiting them out there. And he immediately goes to work setting out all of those Hog Riders. And as you can see, the Hog Riders, he's got them, they're level 4. That's really important. And also what's important with the Hog Rider attack is good placement of your heal spells. You got to have heal spells. No rage spells. Really, the rage spells don't help. The Hog Riders move fast enough and deal enough damage. You really want to make sure that you keep them on their feet. And he's got excellent placement. He's following those Hog Riders around, keeping them on their feet while everything is just attacking them, and they're staying up long enough, just long enough to destroy all of the defensive structures. So a lot of people say, well, how do you know when to attack? When to attack with Hog Riders and when not to attack? Well, there's a couple indicators on this particular base that would make somebody believe that this is probably a viable attack strategy for this particular base. The first thing is that all of the defensive structures, if you notice, they're all compartmentalized very close to each other. So there's not a whole lot of places where you would guess that there would be a big bomb. So you can see here, there was definitely going to be a big bomb there, big bomb there. I think there's one right here. There's no double big bomb areas, and when you're looking at this base, even when it was all full, you could almost tell really that there was no places to put a double big bomb trap, and that's really the one thing that Hog Riders are very weak against. And besides that, it's almost a 100% chance that you're going to win, and which is exactly what happened here. Good job, Lucifer 626. You got the 100% destruction, 3 stars. Awesome job there, man. All right, now we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is my personal favorite. It is a good attack strategy from Town Hall 7 through Town Hall 8 up until the just about the end of Town Hall 8. Once you get to Town Hall 9, it's not that effective anymore, but still, with this Town Hall 8 base that I have, I use it all the time to much success, and it is an all-dragon attack. Now, a couple things. When you're doing an all-dragon attack, you have to make sure that you're attacking another Town Hall 8. It's also really important that you decide whether or not you're going to go with the lightning blast strategy, which I use a lot, and what is going to be in your clan castle. Me personally, I like to use level 6 balloons. If you're in a clan that doesn't have level 6 balloons, it's probably a good idea to either bring another dragon or level 5 balloons, but level 6 balloons really tank and do a lot of damage and help absorb some of the hits and deal a lot of damage. As you can see here, those balloons are responsible for taking out one of those air defenses. So to me, they're one of the better troops to bring along with an all-dragon attack. And I don't know if you noticed it, but I did take out that 3rd air defense right there with 3 lightning spells. You're going to need 3 lightning spells to do that. And that really just puts the tide in your favor, because nothing else really is going to destroy those dragons other than air defenses. I mean, archer towers, a strategically placed archer tower can cause damage to maybe 2 dragons at most, but once you have level 3 dragons, I mean, there's really not a whole lot that these archer towers can do to them, and they can take their time and just destroy everything. The main thing that you want to be careful of is the air defenses. Destroying one of those air defenses and strategically placing your dragons so that way they will go towards the middle and have those 2 other air defenses right next to each other and take care of those is going to be integral to making this a successful attack, which I did here. And as you can see, those dragons are just now finishing up. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and you will see that I also get the 100% destruction and the 3-star attack. Great win. Pat myself on the back. That was awesome. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are my 3 favorite attacks. Of course, some of these 2 stars, a lot of people in my clan, we have a really great clan and we do a good job. A lot of these 2 stars, they use the same attacks, not to as much success. Sometimes this game, it kind of makes me angry actually, because you could use the perfect attack, do just the right timing and everything, and it's almost like a luck of the draw. It's very randomized, kind of like how it would be in real life if there really was fire-breathing dragons flying around and killing stuff. Anyway, you just got to try the best you can, and sometimes it's luck, but those are the 3 attacks that if you have not been using those attacks, or if maybe you're a little bit lower level and you want to start thinking about what types of attacks are going to make you successful in war, those are going to be the ones that you start off with and really get to know and love and win these wars. So that's it for right now, and I want to thank you for watching this video and have a great day.
Hey guys, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and click on that little teeny tiny like button. I'd really appreciate that. Also, subscribe to my channel so we can keep in touch. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comment section below, especially if it has to do for any requests for other videos you'd like me to do. And take a minute to visit my website at www.apexgateway.com. I'll make sure I put the link in the description. Thanks again. Make sure you have an awesome day.